Welcome back, everyone. I've got a fence post project going on and I had to come up here and do some repairs because I found some rock in the ground. I hope you guys enjoy the video. We're going to talk a little bit about the Dewalt bandsaw. This is one of the more versatile tools that I keep up here for metalworking as well as woodworking. You can do a lot of work with this, trimming wooden material as well. So let's get started. First, we're going to replace our blade on the saw, get it renewed, and then we're going to move on to these fence posts. And hopefully we'll be able to deal with that rocky ground a little easier. Thanks for watching. That releases the tension on the wheels. Pop it up out of our guides. Now, let me see here. So this is a 44 7/8" blade, and it's 18 teeth per square inch. Now we are rolling in a counterclockwise rotation. Okay. Back in our guides. And I'm just making sure that I'm flush with the rubber on the wheel there. That we're fitting in our guides well. Lock this guy back down. And then we'll turn it on. If we need to track it, the first thing I'm going to do is just simply loosen this back up and see if I can get it centered a little better. But if not, a 1/2 inch wrench here, and then you can track with the set screw. See our tracking done. That's another thing as well. Even though it's variable speed here in the selector, the harder you squeeze the trigger, the faster it runs. So you have a lot of control on this as you're getting started through. And then as you dial it down, you just simply can't go past that point. So all of the control you would figure from a Dewalt. And the work light, let's see if I can get my switch on here. And that shines down on the surface too. If you had your welding hood on or something like that, add a little extra light for you to see. There we go. And again, now at 15 pounds, you realize how sturdy this tool is as well. This handle is also adjustable. You can roll this guy forward or back, whatever you need there. Our cutting surface here, we are 5 inches wide and 4 3/4 inches deep. They also make these in 20-volt cordless applications as well. The stop here is also adjustable, Allen wrench, which is provided to you. By the way, the 8-foot cord on this thing is really handy too. So again, everything we expect from Dewalt, just extremely convenient and a really fast way to move metal as well. This thing will cut through 3/8 steel with no trouble. Let's go over here to these fence posts and I'll show you my plan. I've already got a fence post in the vise. And my dad showed me this when I was a youngster on these fence posts. What I'm going to do is sharpen this. And yes, I had to do that with a hacksaw, but it really does help when you're driving this into either extremely hard ground or rocky soil. And we're just gonna run us down a really nice sharp point on that. I'm going to go ahead and get it up close to that stop. This is a Dewalt 6-inch vise tube, by the way, that my dear wife, she's always dear wife when she's got me something I really like. Now, if I wasn't trying to film for you guys, I would actually be cutting this from this side so the stop hits a little better. But in order to get a better camera angle, alright, you can already see the advantage of that going into rocky soil. Now the weight of this thing, once you get to that small side of the steel, it'll just drag it right through there. You actually have to hold up on it. Now we have a perfectly repurposed fence post that is sharpened and ready to go in some rocky soil. There's a lot of information out here on this saw, and it really is convenient inside the garage as well as on the job site. It is made to lay down, so if you was trimming something off a concrete floor, you can actually get down to I think about 1 inch off of the floor. If you were sawing anchor bolts or something like that, it's perfect for that as well. Now, as far as these fence posts go, you can see the advantage of sharpening that, and something that my dad passed on to me when I was a youngster, and it has served me well over the years. I don't sharpen every post that I drive, but if I hit some soil or rocky soil that these don't want to sink into, then I'll go ahead and sharpen them up. But an interesting point about these stamped fence posts like this, there is a company in Illinois that takes railroad track that has been pulled up by the railroad companies, and they recycle this stuff. They have a machine that cuts the top of the rail off, and then this simply goes through their factory at various points, heats it up, much like a blacksmith shop, but heats this steel up, and they stamp these out. And on a good day, if the number serves me right, they can stamp 20,000 fence posts in a 10-hour shift, all from recycled railroad track. So the next time you're driving one of these in the ground, that very well could have been a piece of track that laid across any place in the United States. So I think that was an interesting way for them to recycle track. This is really good steel, quality steel, by the way, and I do always keep a small piece of this around because they make really nice anvils. Specifically something you can move around to do small jobs with, and put it right back down in the corner and keep it out of the way. And getting this thing sharpened down to where I can finish up my project outside today, I think that's going to make that a lot easier. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope some of this information helps you. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you on the next one.